Hello. Some weeks ago, I did a video where I explained few things that has to do with marriage, particularly as it has to do with communication. And I told us in that video that one of the major, or about 4 major problems we have in communication is what to communicate, how to communicate them, where to communicate them, and all that. So these are the things I promised then that I was going to make a video to explain them one after the other, at least give you a guide on what to do. And that is what I'm back here to do now. Now I want to talk about what to communicate. You're married, you're dating, you're courting, and you're even worried about how to communicate. Sometimes you don't talk for the whole day. You don't talk for 4 days. It is not healthy for your relationship, whether you're already married or you're about to. So these things I'm going to mention now, I'm just going to be very precise. I'll be hitting the point so that you can grab as much as you can. I will only focus on what to communicate. It may not be all about all you need to, but it will give you the basic thing. I'm giving you the basic points that you need to note so that it will help you. Number 1 thing you need to know about communication is communicate your daily experiences. Focus on this thing I'm telling you. As much as God is helping you to be together, communicate your daily experiences. After work, after the daily toiling and all that, you need to communicate within yourselves. How did your day go and all that? By the time you bring it up, you will learn how to communicate, and you'll be communicating freely. Again, before I continue, I want you to know that communication must be honest and open. This is the rule. It must be honest and open. There is no room for lying. There is no room for packaging. You need to be honest and open, except if you don't want to be in that relationship. If you don't want, you go away. But if you really want to maintain a relationship that will last for you, that will be a lifetime thing, then it has to be open and real and sincere. So as you discuss your daily experiences, talk about your day-to-day activities, challenges, and achievements. It will keep you both going, and it will keep each 2 of you alive. The second thing you need to do is you discuss about your future. Talk about, communicate your future plan and goal. Your future plan and goal. These things are very important. Discuss your short-term and long-term goals. When you communicate your short and long-term goals, it ensures you are on the same page and working together or working towards common objective. Number 3 thing you need to do is to discuss or communicate your expectations and boundaries. You see, this relationship we enter, this is how I want it to be. Clearly communicate your expectations, what you are looking out for in this particular relationship. Clearly communicate and set boundaries to avoid misunderstanding and conflict. When you communicate your expectations and set boundaries, you will run away from anything misunderstanding and conflict. Also communicate as number 4, your concerns and issues. Those things that concerns you. Address any concern or issue openly and honestly. Whatever that bothers you, whatever that worries you, whatever you think is a problem or whatever you think is important, discuss them honestly. It's important to tackle problems together rather than letting them fester. When you allow problems fester in relationship, they build up to become monsters tomorrow. Particularly if they are a problem that has to do with the 2 of you. No matter how the problem is, find a way to communicate it. It is better discussed than allowed. Number 5 thing I want to talk about is appreciation and gratitude. Let me tell you something. If you sent a text and somebody replied you very well, appreciate the person. In relationships, appreciation matters. It doesn't have end. Whether he bought something for you or he's not even buying, just discuss. Oh, thank you for making out time for me. Oh, thank you for replying this message. I'm grateful. Thank you for such a wonderful answer. Just always be grateful. And it is either ways, both the man and the woman. The man is being grateful, the woman is being grateful. It strengthens you. It motivates each other. That is the truth. So regularly express appreciation and gratitude for each other. This reinforces positive feelings and strengthens your bond. Number 16 I want to talk about is intimacy and affection. Talk about your needs and desires regarding physical and emotional intimacy. This helps in maintaining a healthy, satisfying relationship. You see, sometimes even Christians, they will believe that being a Christian, is just enough for you to get married. It is foul. There's anything like that. That is what it is. Being a Christian is an embodiment, is a different thing altogether. That, when it comes to marriage, it's just like being a Christian could not make you a learned person. Being a Christian did not give you, your first degree. So you were a Christian and you went to school to study and gain a skill. That is how it is. You can be a Christian and you study about marriage. Non-Christians, they have good marriage too. So it is about making out time to study about marriage. Now I am talking about intimacy and affection. What do I mean here? You need to really bring out time to discuss intimacy and affection. It is where the game lies. Talk about how you want it. Talk about what you can achieve and what you cannot achieve. Discuss about, let the man tell the woman what he can do to stimulate him. Let the woman tell the man what he can do to stimulate her. Listen, never you assume that your partner knows anything. Just be ready to teach as long as he or she is ready to learn. That is my submission. Number 7, you could talk about your hobbies and interests. You can see that before you finish discussing these things, you are creating a legacy, you are creating an empire already for yourself. Share your hobbies and interests and find common activities you both enjoy together. Find those common activities that you enjoy together. This can enhance your connections and create fun memories together. If two of you like football, discuss football. If two of you like godly programs, go for it. Whatever thing that cuts your fantasy together, major on that, so that from time to time you both can. Sometimes you may like wrestling, you sit down and watch it together, discuss them. Big Show is doing this. Randy Orton is doing this. All these things. You just, before you know it, from one discussion to another, you notice you are creating a serious bond and memories that will outlast that particular event. I want to talk about one other thing or two before I go. In addition to that intimacy, can you talk about feelings and emotions? Share how you feel about different aspects of your life and relationship. This helps in understanding each other better and building emotional intimacy. This point I just rose now is killing a lot of homes, killing a lot of relationships. I don't know why our people believe that certain part of our body cannot be discussed. You believe that it is so sacred that two of you who are engaged in it, who when married sees your nakedness together, you mean you cannot discuss some things. And that is why some of us will switch off light when we want to make out. Listen, you need to discuss this thing. It is not It is not that sacred that two of you cannot discuss it. You need to discuss. Discuss it the way you want. Man, listen to your woman. Woman, listen to your man. Both of you should talk about it. Know the extent you can go. You must learn what works for your partner. Otherwise, it will be a one-way thing and it will create trouble in that home. The ninth thing I want to talk about is conflict resolution. This is very important. Discuss them. You discuss them before you have conflict. As you are coming together, you say, my dear, anytime we have problem, please let it not be up to 2-3 minutes and we have resolved it. Worst case scenario, the person that is even right should apologize and create that peace, then later it will be corrected. So discuss how you can handle disagreement and conflict in a constructive manner. Establishing a healthy way to resolve issues is crucial for a lasting relationship. You can't joke with it. If you dare joke with it, it will bring your relationship down. Number 10, and the last point I want to mention, support and encouragement. Support and encouragement. Offer support and encouragement to each other, especially during tough times. Do not run away. Do not neglect it. Offer any kind of support. Knowing that you have each other's back can be very reassuring. It may not necessarily be money. It could be just words. You could be there for the person in his or her downtime. Advise him, talk with him. He or she knows your capacity. If it is something that requires fund and you are sure that you are setting in for this, help out. Because even if it is another person that needs help, you are encouraged to help. So, support and encouragement is vital. I want you to look at all these points and underline them. They are 10 in number. If you get them right, I bet you can be talking and it will be your relationship will be so sweet and so enjoying. I remain the Love Apostle. Subscribe to my YouTube channel so that I don't need to even send this to you. As soon as I drop the video, it will get to you. You get the notification immediately. Subscribe and click the notification bell. You will be getting this. I promise you it will be back to back. I will drop a video somewhere here, the video of communication I made earlier, the introductory part of this particular video. Now I'll drop it up here so that if you didn't listen to it, you will go and listen to it. That video is very important. Today I have told you what to discuss. Build on it and your relationship will be fine. God bless you.